Okay, now what are we doing now? Is this?
I'm gonna take this ice cream scooper, and I'm gonna get some dough, and then put it on the cookie sheet.
Alright, and how much space do we need for the cookies?
2 inches.
2 inches. If you end up putting them together too close, you end up making one giant cookie, and that's what we don't want. We're not making a ice cream cookie sandwich.
No, we're not making a. We are not. Get in there, Chip. Get in there.
Now.
We are not making no. Whatever.
Yeah.
Bar cookie.
Ball cookie, giant. You know, we're not making. And we are using a non-stick foil. But you guys could also use a non-stick spray, but the foil for us works better.
Or silicone mat.
Oh, silicone mat. This depends on what the grease of your silicone mat is. You can put in your oven.
Yes.
Now, how much will this make? Now, of course, it only depends on the batter and it depends on the ingredients. You like this?
Yeah. My book's over there. Might make a couple. It'll make a couple dozen. Let's see. Let's see how much does it say. Chocolate chip cookies. Let's see. Huh.
Doesn't say.
It doesn't say.
But that's okay. It'll probably make a dozen cookies.
Or more.
Or more than that if you have a big giant flour mixer, but we don't got one of those.
Nope. This probably will make about 4 to 5 dozen.
Depends if you have it mixed completely, the white texture.
Yes.
And what is the grease on the oven today?
375.
Yeah, 375.
You can also, if you don't want it at 375, you could bake them at 25 degrees less, like 350.
Okay, you could also make the cookie soft or crispy. It only depends on the texture of the cookies you prefer to make.
Yep.
Now, we had done a part 1 video. This is actually part 2. Now we're just sticking the cookies on the cookie tray.
Yep. And I'm going to stick 1 tray in the oven at a time.
Because we don't want to end up burning the cookies. Now, of course, I like burnt cookies, but that's a different story.
Yeah.
Now, not really burnt cookies. Not like tall black cookies.
Not black cookies. And you don't want to leave them. You need to keep an eye on them.
You have to watch them. And also, we're going to also put a timer on as well.
Yes.
Just to make sure.
And I'm going to put the oven light on.
Alright, let's do that now.
So I can see them.
Now, if you guys have a different type of old style oven, you guys are going to have to really, really watch your cooking.
Okay, there's 1 tray.
There's 1 tray. Let's take the tripod off. Okay, there's 1 tray done.
Yep.
Now pick it up and put it in the oven.
Put this in the oven now. I'm going to put it on the bottom rack.
See, it goes in like that.
And then...
Now, of course, this is 1 tray at a time.
Close the door. Timer goes on. Whoops. It says 8 to 10 minutes. I'm going to do 10 minutes.
Yeah, because when the cookies will go, do it spread out. Now, this the baking sheet.
I'm going to do this. I'm going to fill this up. Cookies. Then I'll put it in once those ones are done.
Yeah, once those are done, we'll put the 2nd tray in.
And then let them cool. And I have some extra trays up there that I'll get out.
In case if we need an entree, always have good baking trays.
Yes. Get in there.
Now, of course, we're not using a super big ice cream scooper. We're using kind of like a small melon scooper.
Yes, we're using a small melon-shaped scooper.
But it's actually a tiny ice cream scooper.
Yeah.
But it's a perfect scooper for these cookies.
It's a perfect size for these cookies. Don't want them too big.
Yeah, I can show you what we're talking about. Is it? There we go. Now, of course, you don't need this big giant cookie scooper.
No, that'll make them
That'll make it way too big.
The only time you'll need that one is if you're making monster cookies.
Yeah, that's if you're making monster cookies, guys.
Okay, come on. Cookies. Oh.
Yeah, it's a shame you can't smell the cookies.
Yeah.
Yeah, smell vision. That'd be kind of weird. And we still got some extra dough left.
Yep.
But you know what? Might as well get it on second try yet.
Yeah.
You know, look at that. We don't even have to put any new foil on.
Nope.
This is how I got foil.
Yep.
There we go. Now, it's of course whatever you guys prefer to use.
Yes, it's whatever you want to use. I think I'll probably only need the one tray.
One tray? Yeah, one of the giant trays, you know?
Yeah. Okay.
Now, of course, we do have oven cookie trays. We also have different ones for Christmas and other thing else.
Yep.
Okay, now we got one done.
We got another tray
You
done.
guys can see. 2 inches of pulp.
Yep.
From
each other.
And of course I am putting the chips back on because we don't want those chips to burn onto the non-stick because your chocolate chips can burn very easily.
Yes.
Definitely if you're making candy stuff as well, if you are using a microneedle.
Yes.
And trust me, I have burnt. Oh, looking really good, Alexis.
I'm just watching them. I was just checking. Yeah. And when you're making cookies, don't forget to preheat your oven before you put them in.
Yeah, before you put them in.
I preheated my cookies to 375.
You preheated your oven.
The oven.
Yeah, not the cookie. Yeah.
Whatever.
It's whatever, it's fine. It takes a while.
I preheated the oven to 375.
Now, if you guys are new on baking, of course, my sister over here, she loves to bake all sorts of stuff, and so is my aunt sister, and also my parent over there, who's sitting over there.
I'm not here.
But I wasn't gonna, you know.
Okay.
Now, of course, like we said before, I love homemade cookies versus the frozen style. Because over time you get bored with the frozen style.
I did put my salt in here, didn't I?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you did put your salt.
Okay, I was just trying to remember.
It's just...
Sometimes I forget.
That's okay. But if you got some extra dough left, but we could always make something out of that one.
Uh-oh.
Can you see? Can I show them?
Yeah.
Look, kind of almost empty. But that's how much the cookies we made. Now, of course, we're gonna have to scoop that out.
Yeah.
We gotta wait, help.
I got a little bit of dough left.
Got a little dough left. Okay.
That'll make 2 cookies.
Yeah, and stick it on that plate. But you know what? Good.
It's a tray. It's okay.
That's right.
It'll make 1 cookie.
Make 1 giant cookie. Okay, now we have certain 3, well actually 4, cookies, but we have one kind
We'll
of...
have 3 dozen and 2 cookies.
We'll have like whatever cookies we'll make. I wish you guys can smell it, but it's smelling so good in here.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's empty now. Except for we got little tiny chips over. But that's okay. That's the fun of baking.
Yep. Get in there. Get on it.
Now, of course, for you guys that have diabetes or anything, I would not recommend making these cookies.
You can substitute Splenda.
You can substitute Splenda, and you can also...
All done.
All done with the cookies, but yeah, I mean, you guys, if you have like diabetes or anything, like I said, I prefer you guys not try this cookies at home.
Or substitute Splenda.
Oh, Splenda, you know, because...
Or Truvia, one of them.
Whatever you guys have to use.
Yeah. Whatever you guys have.
Okay. Say bye.
Bye, YouTube.
Yeah, peace out.